Hi guys, I'm Tina Benjamin and I'm here to tell you how reading made me who I am today. My mother was always an avid reader and she and my grandparents made sure that I had my own set of little picture books by the time I was one. Now, my mother would sit to read a book or the newspaper, and I would bring my own little picture book and I would curl up next to her and try to read it. Now, as I grew up, the picture books became little stories, little fairy tales, and fables, and then they became novels gradually. Now, I was so engrossed with reading that we would go to a bookstore. My parents would try to pick out a few books, and by the time they were done, I would be done with one book in the bookstore itself. So, this became a running joke in my family for many years. Now, the novels slowly turned into self-help books, motivational books. Then that eventually turned into psychology, then philosophy, and history once in a while, theology. So my interests kept diversifying and I kept reading books that catered to my interest at that phase. Now, one thing that I noticed that happened in my life is that as I started reading books, my reading speed improved and my vocabulary improved. Now, what this did is that it made it easier for me to study and perform well in my academics. Because my reading speed was so fast, I could understand things in a shorter span of time. So, while other children my age had to read a book for an entire day to understand what it said, I could finish that chapter in a few hours and I could be done with it, and then I could do many other things. One thing that I really feel bad about in my juniors and the children who are younger to me who are still in school is that academics being such a competitive field now, our kids are spending all their waking hours in front of their textbooks. I don't think that a student's life is meant to be spent just in front of these textbooks. There is so much more to learn in life, and we learn by exploring. Without exploration, nobody can discover who they are, who their purpose on earth is, and what other people need. Now, if a child has to spend all his day, his entire day, sitting in front of a textbook and mugging up facts, how is he going to explore? When is he going to get the time to explore? And that is why reading is so important. A child who has the habit of reading will definitely have a good reading speed. He will have way more knowledge. So he has to spend much less time trying to remember things from a textbook. So then that means he has a lot more time to explore different activities like I was able to do. Exploration is a very important part of human life, and that is one thing that we have completely removed from the education scene in today's century. Now, this is one of the reasons why my mother and we started a book club. We wanted to give children the same opportunity that we got. It's not enough to tell a child to read, because anybody can do that. You can just scold a child, you can say, you're not reading enough books, you should be reading more books. But no child is going to read like that. Children start reading when they see the adults reading. So unless you're an avid reader yourself, you cannot tell a child to read. Children learn by example and not by words. Another thing is that we don't understand the interests of the children. Most of the time when we tell them to read something, it's not as per their interest at that point of time. So we need to make an environment which is all about reading, which is conducive to reading. And that's what we do in our club. We make an environment where reading is interesting, where reading is something to be excited about. We encourage children to think creatively. We ask them a lot of open-ended questions. We ask them, what could these characters have done differently? How should the story have ended in your own opinion? So when children start thinking about these things, their cognitive capacities develop, their empathy develops, they start trying to understand other people, and they start understanding themselves. The more you read, the more you know yourself, and the more you know the world. A child who reads is a wise child. So, SPSK's new book club, which is called The Blyton Bunch, is welcoming you today with open arms, because we want to create this generation of young readers who grow up to be wise leaders of our country. SPSK is a journey that started 20 years ago. It took 20 years of research and experience to put together our ideas. And we are inviting you to join this journey and to be with us, to hold hands with us as we try to make the world a better place. Thank you.